Thanos Car Gadget coming up. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh my goodness, such a good combo. Thanos a little upset himself, but Thanos Car is looking like he's going to first thing this next season's PR whenever we start taking consideration for it, but he's just been popping off. Winning this 2 weeks ago and then coming out here and one set away from winners finals. Oh, the claw with the up tilt, so smart. It's gonna be the first stock on to get it. Oh, the up smash or the dash? Oh, it was so quick. That's an even game, pretty much. 11% here. Way up for 4 there. This Pichu combo game is just so good. It's good.
Hello.
Oats joining me on the mic.
Yeah, hi. Alright, so is this first game?
This is game 1, yeah.
Alright.
From what I've seen, it's like Thanos has been kind of dominating the neutral, and then kind of getting like big openings. But then, like, it was like he had a huge lead, and then Gadget got like an up tilt lead at like 60% of Pichu.
Yeah.
So that's how he got the first time. But other than that, it's been kind of a lot of Pichu.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be kind of hard for Mega Man.
It's hard if you're playing Mega Man and you're having trouble in neutral. Because Mega Man is sort of a neutral machine,
Yeah.
for the most part, and typically doesn't have as extended punishes.
But he's able to win neutral a bunch of times and use pellets to build in.
But regardless, Keys has gotten some mileage since she's still alive, and that was a good edge guard couple low recovery. But yeah, like you said, if she's like surviving and is still in the game because she's found like a couple, like an up tilt or something, because it is still Pichu.
Hey, it's just cool.
Yeah.
Getting this kill would be hard too.
Thanos Car is staying pretty far back because he has the lead. He doesn't.
And then he's getting in like one of these times and then taking it for so much damage.
He's even like staying out of pellet range, so like he doesn't have to deal with anything and is willing to let Mega Man approach. And Mega Man's approaching game is typically weaker than being able to just like stand and stuff people's approaches with pellets. Good mix up for the high recovery. Obviously, you gotta mix those up.
Ooh. Now look at the jump or the regrab.
You can't grab a person who's missed attack. This is a rough scenario.
Yeah.
It's really close to dying. It's gonna back throw.
Yeah, this is a rough situation because even if AC or Gadget is able to get the stock, what do you do for me? You gotta knock it in. Yeah, that's it. Throw it. That's gonna be a 2-stock for Thanos Car.
Good reaction to the neutral gap.
Yeah.
Grabbing neutral gaps is sometimes good because a lot of people will neutral gap shield since people try to punish that neutral gap, and neutral gap has so little vulnerability. Like if you neutral gap into an active move, sure, but it's hard to actually time a punish often. I mean, you can, but sometimes if you can do something good off a grab, then you grab their shield to make them extra safe.
So how do you feel about having stages like Hollow Bastion, Smashville, and then like small battles with Pokemon Stadium? Do you think those are?
I think it's interesting. It's like a question of like stage variety versus like what stages are good or good competitively, I guess. I think it's hard because if you put in like all the valid legal stages, then you'd have like probably like at least a 9-stage stage list.
Yeah.
Which isn't inherently bad. I think you would probably need to have 3 bands at that point.
Yeah.
I even though I personally hate this stage, I think competitively it's fine. It's kind of despite it provides it's a pretty big stage in terms of blast zones actually, or at least decently sized, and then and the platform is really low and covers a large portion of the stage, so it does platform positioning can be very polarizing here. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just encourages playing for like positioning under the platform. It was good run up smash. Got
it kind of incentivizes center stage even more than most of the stages.
Yeah, and you'll see Casey's retreating to under the platform and trying to like shoot pellets because the platform stops aerial approaches and then shooting pellets on the ground stops ground approaches.
Yep.
And Casey has a lead, so it's extra effective. I think it's interesting because the up tilt actually goes to platforms.
Yeah, it lands right on.
Yeah, because this platform is even lower than Battlefield platforms. It's the lowest platform of legal stages. So I think it's kind of interesting that Casey's just able to like reposition to the platform with up tilt. It's kind of tricky. I didn't know that would happen on this stage.
He lands like perfectly on it.
Yeah.
It's like they start acting ready.
Thanos Car is making a bit of a comeback. Obviously, they're...
That's it? Yep.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, Pichu has enough explosive kill power to find a thunder kill, even though it's not, like, easy kill percent for Mega Man.
But this is such a change of pace from the last game.
I think the biggest thing has just been, like, it's harder for Thanos Car to play in the air because Casey's focusing on just grounded under the platform, and that's the polarizing part because the platform, due to how low it is, just stops aerial approaches super well.
And we were talking about it, Pichu, her approaches are mainly through the air. Nair, fair, and or T-jolt into jump.
Yeah.
Like that. So
they choose even a short hop might get caught with pellet.
Notice that every time when Gadget's under the stage and shooting the pellets, when he goes to jump in, he just meets him with an aerial, a forward air, with an up tilt or something like that. And it's just using that platform to such an advantage and taking advantage of the stage so well.
Yeah. This is a very
that's it. And that's a 2-stock right there.
That was a very, very smart counter pick, and that was really good awareness of how to properly play on that stage.
Absolutely, to a T.
I think with a bit more of an open area. Yeah, exactly. I think with a bit more of an open area, I think Thanos Car, especially because in the first game, he was really catching gadgets in the air and forcing, and also being able to avoid the pellet range. He was playing around that really well. So I think this counter pick is probably going to allow him to do that more. So
absolutely.
This is tripping people. It's not as easy as it seems to follow up a trip. You have to react really fast, honestly.
Look at all that damage.
Early lead for Thanos.
It's kind of how the first game started. Yeah.
I think her jump had been caught in the previous interaction, so...
Not much Gadget could do there. And you get to see, on the stage, the pellet game isn't as effective as it was on Hollow.
Yeah. And you'll see, Thanos Car is doing jump and then double jump, and is still able to drift in and be threatening. And that's, I think, a big thing that's changed in because it's changed how threatening he is. He just has a whole different dimension of threat ranges, and he's landed a lot of landing aerials nairs and stuff that have converted into that have converted into big combos.
Yeah, burned the 2 knockdowns and tech chase right there. Gadget's just really gonna need to get the stock right now. This is all extra credit for Thanos.
Yeah.
Pretty much a full stock lead at this point. Really anything forward here? Okay,
that was a good catch of like the jump, not letting Thanos just land and punish after that, but
I feel
going
like
in
if Gadget's
area
gonna
to
win
area.
this, he or she's gonna have to make a few reads on the approaches.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if Gadget keeps letting Thanos get in with these aerials, then it's gonna be difficult.
It's hard.
It doesn't have the best like reversal.
It's hard. It's hard too though, because Gadget's in the Gadget's loose down stock, so
You kind of have to.
you at least have to be a bit. You have to threaten approaches at the very least, or else, or like close the distance and pellet to clear space. But ooh, that was a good combo. I like going away from the ledge instead of immediately going back. That was smart by Gadget. But Thanos Car is just like, yeah, Thanos Car is being able to just like. Thanos Car is okay with putting on chip damage until big combos like that. Yeah. It's just
right there. Yeah.
the whole match was just, it felt like slow bleeds until around 70%, and then Thanos was like looking to get these big kill confirms, and he had the space to do it.
That's gonna be Thanos Car going to winners finals. He's gonna be taking on Salty in a little bit.